Oh, yes, we are back in town. And you may be thinking, why is Gianni just by himself tonight? And why does his hair look like that? Well, look, two unrelated incidents, my hair and Dean not being here. But Dean isn't around tonight. He's got a sickness bug, and he was like, it's going to be too tricky. So yeah, can't make it. So we're flying solo. We had it scheduled. We had to stick with the plan, but I was like, no, I definitely want to do it by myself. Like, we could have just cancelled. I was like, no, I want to chat with you guys. It's the international break, but there's loads of stuff to reflect on. So coming up in the next hour, we've got loads to get through, including my team, but we're going to talk about some of the big topics. We're going to talk about some of the key players. I am joined by my co-host this evening in the shape of the one-eyed Chihuahua, Cooper. Say hi, Cooper. Hello. So he's going to be on my lap tonight, sleeping. Sorry, go back to sleep. So yeah, I've also got, how do we feel about a little FPL quiz tonight? Yeah, I reckon in about 20 minutes, half an hour, we'll do an FPL quiz. Hey, Cooper, says Paul. We'll flash up loads of comments as well, because you guys are going to be effectively my co-host. And I shouldn't have mentioned the hair, but I knew I'd get comments. CH straight in with G early with a flop mop. And do you know what I did? So I did a video on my channel yesterday. And I was like, right. Many of you know, my wife gave birth 2 weeks ago. I've not been sleeping much. You can probably see from my eyes, like I look like a dead man walking. Yesterday, I took my 3-year-old swimming, and I was like, I'm not going to do my hair. I'm not going to put it back. I'm just going to come out the swimming pool, not even comb it. Usually I comb it back and it just dries that way, right? And it goes up. I'm going to do a video, and I'm not going to wear a hat or anything. And I did a video, and I dropped it this morning on my channel at 6 a.m. And all of the comments were like, when's the McFly reunion? What's going on with Gianni's hair? Gianni looks Middle Eastern. I was like, oh, okay. It's probably the beard, but whatever. So yeah, dead man sitting. But yeah, this is actually how I used to wear my hair in like 2010. I think I had a comment 2012 called, they want their hair back. All of that stuff. So let me know. Nice wind tunnel, G. Nice hair. We'll do a poll. Do you prefer this look or my normal look? Let's see where you guys vote. I think I know what direction you're going in, but let's vote it. Anyway, international break. But we're still here for you. And hopefully, to everyone watching on catch up, you've gone, yeah, that's cool. We're gonna engage with Gianni and the normal chat this evening. Even without Dean, you guys are effectively my co-hosts. Evening Chasers, no more minus points for Sigurd. Oh no, Sigurd, how did that minus 12 go? Let us know. It was a minus 12 you're on, wasn't it? Do you prefer Gianni in this look, the other look? Come on, be honest. Be honest. No offense taken here. We're all friends. No way. I know it's only 11 votes. I'm not gonna get too excited. FPL Joe in the house. Evening Cooper. Evening Kev. Alec. I remember when I had hair like that in the 1990s. Yeah. Would you love to see a crew cut looks like on G? I used to have a crew cut. I did enjoy the Panic at the Disco comment. You saw it, Paul. You saw it. Hi, Little Miss FPL. We're just talking about my hair at the moment. It's not here to stay. I'm actually getting my hair cut tomorrow. Should I get it all shaved? Don't know what I need to do to get my head shaved. If I finish, I don't know, outside the top 500k, do I have to get my head shaved? Don't know. Probably. -4 last time, -12 this time for Sigurd. Painful when it doesn't pay off. They do say, though, this was a good week to have a bad game week because it was low scoring, and I'm one of them. Let's crack straight on, shall we? Helen says, congrats on you, baby. How's the sleep going? Yeah, bad. Look at me. Look at my eyes. Not hair like that, just hair, now a slap head. Okay, yes, get it shaved, G. 0 all over so for Mohawks is Freddie. Yeah, right. Let's crack on, shall we? Let me show you my team, and then we'll talk through some of the key talking points, and then we'll do an FPL quiz, and I'll be answering your questions, and we'll do lots of polls. So this is my team points from the week just gone. Oh, man. Richards. We grow it long again. Oh, yeah, of course. I had the man bun not long ago. Richards. We did poll it, didn't we, on CGA? We did Minter or Senesi or Kilman or Richards, and it's pretty much a split pot. A lot agreed with me benching Richards was fine because I had Minter, 8 points. That 8 points would have been massive this week. Instead, I had Kilman's 1, Gabriel's 1. Raya, Gabriel, Kilman, and Senesi, 4 players, defenders, including goalkeeper, equals 5 whopping points. Richards and Mukiele on my bench, 2 defenders, equals 12 points. Well, that's not fun. But Mbumo, what a legend. Yeah, I'm happy with the 7 there. And Saka's 12. You know, Saka was the only Arsenal player that got DEFCON. The only Arsenal player that got DEFCON. Pretty good. Look a little bit like David Tennant. Okay, take that as a compliment, I guess. Haaland having a penalty summed up the game week. Yeah, missing a penalty, as did, of course, Semenyo, right? Not the man bun. Couldn't cope with that and awful FPL weeks. No, well, Little Miss FPL. If you go back on my Instagram, you'll see I had the man bun look. Not that long ago. Still don't know why we didn't play Richards over Senesi for the home fixture. Minter, mate. Also, Senesi was guaranteed DEFCON. Richards wasn't. I know Richards got it, but Richards doesn't always get it. Senesi pretty much does. Away from home, I think he had a 100% record. Not a single DEFCON in the Chelsea-Wolves match. Wow, DEFCON is dropping a little bit. That's definitely a thing. Definitely a thing. Anyway, guys, let's answer some of the big topical questions and, of course, focus on my team. So, look, my points were rubbish. I'm at around 1 million rank. How about we look at my points and my team moving forward? Where are we at? Where are we at? Ah, Jason with the super chat. Thank you, mate. It's very kind of you. 4-digit rank. So impressive. 59-point week. Oh, Jace, that is amazing. So good. Dude, I need a co-host this evening. So, no, it's genuinely, Jason. Jason, I feel like we don't know your name that well from the chat. Obviously, you watch a lot, so thank you. But always come in and say hi in the chat and keep sharing your rank with us. That's all impressive to know. Are you in our mini league, by the way, Jace? If you are, you'll be pretty high at 10K. We'll put the mini league code on screen in a sec for those that don't have it. It may be in the description, I'm not sure, of this video. But that is an absolute great rank. Well played, mate. Well played. Let's have a look at my team moving forward then. Richards in the 11. Gahey and Senesi rise, obviously there. The midfield just looks good, doesn't it? You can tell I like wide forwards. Forget DEFCON. Minter, Saka, Sar. Right wing. Semenyo left wing and Burmo right wing. So, yeah, okay. I like right wingers and one left winger. That was not a political statement. Haaland and Mateta up front. It's looking all right. But do you get a Liverpool player, Gianni? Do you get a Liverpool player? Maybe. I've got enough money to go Kilman out, Konate in. Kilman out, Bradley in. Not Van Dijk. Can't reach him from Kilman, but I do like it. The problem was Semenyo played right wing yesterday. So much better on the left. Yeah, he is better on the left. He did get the penalty, didn't he? But good save. Don't know if he'll be on the next penalty. CX5 GCM is the league code, by the way, guys. If you still have wildcard, but considering playing it at 16, is that suboptimal? Helen, you got to play your own game. If 16 works for you, it works for you. I'm going to sleep on that one for 2 weeks, Gianni. Oh, don't know what that was in reference to. So, yeah, do I go for a Liverpool defender? Let's do a poll. Yeah, Sabot Slybos. Yeah, free hit 13. I like that, Freddie. Yeah. Let's do a poll. Are you buying a Liverpool player ahead of game week 12? Yes or no? What do you reckon? I am tempted on Bradley. Frimpong out. And when Salah's at AFCON, Frimpong's going to play right wing, I think. Bradley's nailed it right back. Bradley against Doku did all right. I know Doku was amazing, but Bradley against Vinicius, against Real Madrid, was really good. Bradley's playing such good football at the minute. Now, Bradley isn't expensive. I think he's 5 million. And Konate's like, what, 5.3 or 5.4? Let's have a look at the prices of Liverpool. No, sorry. Konate is 5.4. And Bradley, yeah, he's 5. He doesn't get DEFCON, really. He did get 8 because he was playing against Doku. But he's going to get goals and assists, isn't he, Bradley? I mean, the Liverpool fixtures are insane. Forest, West Ham, Sunderland, Leeds, Brighton. Give me some of that. I'm very tempted. In other news, I was able to hype the deadline stream. I love that, CH. Come on. Is Bradley on 4 yellows? Let me have a look. Sabotsly's on 4 yellows. Bradley, yellow cards. Remember, it's only a 1 match suspension. No, he's on 3. 3 yellows. No, so he's on 3. I just looked. He's on 3. Unless I've looked wrong. He's on 3, isn't he? Have I got that wrong? Everyone's saying, yeah, he is. Oh, Christ, did I not scroll down enough? No, he's on 4. Game week 2. I scrolled down to game week 3. Game week 2, he got one against Newcastle. Yeah, all right. No, you weren't wrong. You weren't wrong. I'm going to consider Bradley, and I'm going to consider Konate, who does get DEFCON, and he offers goal threat. And I think he does start every game. I think he will. I think he's first choice right back now, and we're not going to see Szoboszlai playing right back because he's too valuable in the middle. And then Szoboszlai's the other one. If I have an easy route to Szoboszlai, do I go there? Yes, but I don't. I need an injury to go to him. I'm not selling Sarr. I'm not selling Minter. And I'm not selling Semenyo yet. We've actually got a graphic on Semenyo. Let me bring that up because Semenyo has been blanking galore. By the way, are you buying a Liverpool player ahead of game week 12? The poll there, a third of you were looking at it are yeses, 2/3 are no's. Semenyo, a 0-pointer at the weekend with his penalty miss. Remember, you get minus points for your pen miss, and he got a yellow card, I think. Man City 2-pointer. Forest 3. I think it's 4. I think it's 4 blanks. Now, we'll do 2 polls here. Do you own Semenyo? And then we'll do a poll. Are you keeping Semenyo? Now, I just want to reference they are top of the fixture ticker, Bournemouth. I also would love compelling arguments as to why you're selling him. I'm selling Semenyo because I would love to flash up a few comments, or I'm keeping Semenyo because I think I know why you're all keeping him. It's fixtures. Do you own Semenyo? First and foremost, I reckon it's going to be 90% of you have him. He's been too good, and you probably bought him a few weeks ago and he got you loads of points before these blanks. You probably owned him for a while. So yeah, as things stand, that poll, it is. It's 90%, 87, 88%. Right. Now we'll do a different poll. Are you holding Semenyo? No. Are you looking to sell Semenyo in the next couple of weeks? We'll keep it loose. Are you looking to sell Semenyo in the next couple of weeks? Guys, it's not for me. Let me read out Bournemouth's fixtures while you're thinking about that. They're very, very good. So straight away with fixtures, you're looking for homes, right? Like it's homes ideally, but you're just looking for good fixtures. So they have home to West Ham, away to Sunderland, home to Everton, home to Chelsea. So 3 of the next 4 are home. Then they go to Man United. Then it's home to Burnley, away to Brentford, away to Chelsea, away to Arsenal. Fine. Oh, man, it's a great run. Up to game week 17, it's an incredible run. West Ham, Sunderland, Everton, Chelsea, Man United, Burnley. That's 6 games where 4 of them are at home. Their only away trips are Man United and Sunderland. Homes versus West Ham, Everton, Chelsea and Burnley. You can't sell him. I really don't think you can sell him. Semenyo is a sell, says Ice G. I disagree with those fixtures. He's still a 90-minute man. We'll put that poll up as soon as possible. He's still a 90-minute man, and he's not going to AFCON, by the way. Ghana haven't qualified. Will he be on pens? Don't know. I think he probably takes the next one if Kluivert's not on the pitch. If Kluivert's on the pitch, he probably doesn't. Do we know when Dean and... right, are you looking to sell Semenyo in the next couple of weeks? Yes or no? Come on. Are you actually? And we'll flash up some reasons why you're looking to sell Semenyo. So Ice G, Semenyo is a sell. Anyone got anything different to that? Why you're selling Semenyo? Are you looking to sell in the next couple of weeks? Whoa, I can't believe so many have voted no. Oh, no. Only a third of you have said yes. Still, it's too many. Gakpo could have had an option for Semenyo, but he benched this week. Yeah, Gakpo's not worth the risk, dude. Especially with Wirtz playing left wing against Real Madrid and doing well in that spot. Inverted, but well. Renier says, I think it's wild to sell Semenyo. He just came off some hard fixtures, but he's going on less insane fixture right now, and he's still a high scoring midfielder. Is he? Okay, yeah. Semenyo is a hard sell. He keeps the penalty, and literally no one is suggesting selling him. He's even going to AFCON. What's not to love? He's not going to AFCON. People are suggesting selling Semenyo, over the way. This tweet was from official FPL. That's how many people are looking to sell him. In fact, I bet he's one of the... Should we look? Who are the most sold players this game week so far? Kudus, Waltermada, Gokeres, Reinders, Grealish. Fine. Most transferred in, and Burmo, Thiago, Mateta, Rice, Doku. Semenyo to Bruno in game week 13 says RP Invest. Guys, if you want to add your comment to the chat, we would love you to subscribe today. Come and say hello. Come and join me in the chat. You can hit the like button. That'd be... Come on, I'm doing a solo stream here. Likes would be really, really, really cool. And I think we're only on like... How many likes have we got? Let's have a look. 29. Come on, there's almost 129 of you watching. We can get to 100 likes not before long, can't we? Let's hit that like button, guys. Help us out. It massively boosts us in the algorithm. Is it time to let go of Semenyo? It's not for me, but 23% of you are looking to offload him. That's fine. Maliki says Foden's only 4%. Yeah, and he blanks every week as well. Right. Before we move on to the other big talking points, we've done Semenyo chat. I want to do a little bit of an FPL quiz. I'm quite excited by the quiz. Hit a like if you appreciate Gianni's hairstyle. It's not to stay, Siraj, I'm afraid. This is just me not doing my hair, mate. Right. I've got a quiz idea. I thought about this when Dean cancelled, which was quite last minute, and I thought, I'm going to need something. But I want a quiz that I can play along with, and you can see if you beat my score. So, genuinely, of course, I'm only cheating myself, right? And guys, no cheating because we're all sat at a phone or a laptop. Absolutely no cheating. We're going to play a game, and we're going to have answers in the chat, and producers can play as well. Producer can play as well. Cooper, you can play. My co-host here, replacing Dean tonight, the one-eyed chihuahua. Hello. Sorry, back to sleep. We are going to go through, and there's 20 points up for grabs. 5 points for we've got to predict. We'll go through position by position. First up, the top 5 scoring goalkeepers, and we'll go through each position. Now, just on points. So who are the top scoring 5 goalkeepers this season? Now, put all 5 in the chat. I'm not going to say mine because it might influence. So you got to put 5 names down. You can't put 6, 7. There's 5 points up for grabs, but you can only put 5 names down. So who are the top performing 5 goalkeepers? I reckon I'll get 3 right because I'm guessing. I've got 4 quite easily. Who's the 5th? I've got it. All right. 5 scoring defenders, goalkeepers to date. Oh, I've got 4. I think I've got it. All right. Okay. I'm going to do it. These are my 5. All right. I'm putting my 5 in the chat and we'll flash up some answers and then we'll look. So these are the 5 and you've got to score your own. So I've gone with Raya, Sanchez, Roofs, Donnarumma and Henderson. I'm not sure about Henderson. Could have been Petrovic. Ice G's gone Roofs, Raya, Petrovic, Pope. Pope. I didn't go Pope. Damn, I bet it is Pope. Vicario. You missed out Donnarumma there. Surely Donnarumma's one of them, isn't he? Raya, Roofs, Martinez, Sanchez, Pope. I'd expect Sanchez. Guys, you can play at home with a pen and paper. You can play at home by putting your comments in the chat. Roofs, is it Roofs or Roofs? I don't even know. Raya, obviously. Roofs, Sanchez. Yeah, punter, I've gone Sanchez as well. Donnarumma, did he miss game week 1 and 2? Or was it just 1? All right, should we do it? I'm not going to look at any other position. I'm just doing goalkeepers now. Who are the top scoring goalkeepers? Okay. At number 1 is Roofs. 56 points. 2, Raya. Damn, I had Pope and deleted it. Damn, Vicario. So it's Roofs, Raya, Pope, Vicario, Henderson. They're your top 5. Petrovic, no. Sanchez, no. Donnarumma, no. Pickford, no. Emi Martinez, no. Dubravka, no. Donnarumma's only got 31 points, way off. So how many did I get? I said Roofs. I said Raya. And I said Henderson. I didn't say Vicario and I didn't say Pope. I said Sanchez and Donnarumma. So I got 3. How many did you all get? I got 3. 3 got 3. Right, let me make a note of my scores. 3 goalies. Okay. It's fun. This is fun. Are we losing viewers by playing this game? If so, I'll cancel the game. Guys, if you're watching on catch up, you can still play. So hopefully the timings have worked out. Play at home and let us know in the comments of this video what score you got. I reckon, oh wow, Little Miss FPL got 5. Remember, you're not allowed to put more than 5 names. If any of you put 7 names and you're giving yourself a 5, that does not count. Okay? You got to only put 5 names. Roland got a 5, Linden a 3, Alec 4 out of 5, Kev got a 5, Freddie got 3. You know the threes are actually honest, right? You can put your answer in the chat as I already can't remember what you said. Yeah, no, I put my answers in the chat. We'll flash my answers up, what I said. Channel members, we'll make sure we call out all of yours as well. Feel free to pop as many on screen as you would like, producer. I'm not controlling the chat. Yeah, there's my 5. Yeah. So I got 3. Donnarumma, rubbish, cool. I actually had Pope and crossed him out. Paul got a 3 as well. Right. Good. If you're missing, David, if you're just catching up, we're going through. Oh, you want the correct answers on screen? Yeah, our producer will do that. Our producer will put the correct answers on screen. Good shout. Right, we're now going to do defenders. If you're just joining, we're doing a little quiz. No cheating here. You've got to name the 5 best scoring, the defenders with the most points in FPL this season. God, I need to think about this. All right. Defenders with the most points in FPL. Okay. If you don't want to know anyone else's suggestions, don't look at the chat, right? I'm not going to say who I'm going with to give you guys a minute. Oh. I've got 4 again. I'm really confident on 4. I think I've got my 5th one wrong. I feel like 4 are a shoo-in. Oh, okay, let's flash up some answers. Let's just do mine first. I went with Gabriel and Timber, locked in. Then I went Van der Ven, I'm confident, and Gahey, I'm quite confident. Although Gahey's just missed a clean sheet fixture, where other Palace defenders all got clean sheet points. So I wonder if Gahey has fallen behind a Munoz or Lacroix. And then 5th, I've gone Calafiori, but I'm not confident there. It could be Matty Cash. It could be Cucurella. It could be, I don't know, Munoz. Let's put in some guesses. Where did you guys go? If you're enjoying the stream, guys, do hit those buttons. Gabriel, Timber, Gahey, Mukiele, Calafiori. Yeah, maybe. Gabriel Van Ven game. Yeah, Munoz is featuring quite a bit, isn't he? Cucurella, Eamon's gone for. Paul's gone similar with me, although he's gone Mukiele. No, I don't think Mukiele's in there. I don't know. Maybe he is. Munoz is top 3, says Eamon, is he? He did just go and get a 6-pointer. All right, let's look at the answers, shall we? All right, we'll do the answers. Producer will stick the answers in the on screen. Remember, I didn't go Senesi either. You got to judge yourself. No cheating here. Go on the FPL website. Defenders. Gabriel 1, Timber 2, Gahey 3, Calafiori 4, Munoz 5. Van der Ven misses out by 2 points, as does Senesi. I got 4 there. I'm happy with that. I'll take 4. Oh, I really thought Van der Ven would have been in there, but I guess he had a 1 point with the weekend, didn't he? So that'll be it. All right, 4 defenders. Guys, I think we might continue the quiz later in the show and do midfielders and forwards. No way. Jason, 5 out of 5. Ice G3 again. Paul with the 3. Yeah, 4 out of 5 from Full of Ham. Full House and Yellow Cab. Punter on 4. Oh, okay. So total scores. Total scores. What are your total scores, guys? This is my total score. I'm a 7 out of 10. 10 more points up for grabs. Should we do it now? Let's poll it. Should we carry on with the quiz now, or should we go and do it later? I've just noticed that people are joining and probably going, what the hell's going on? And they're flicking off. Our numbers have dropped on the live chat. 6 out of 10 from Paul, 6 from Invest, 7 from Joe, Helen's on 8, Punter's on 7, Mark's on 7. We are on a roll. And do you know what? If we delay it, there is the opportunity for cheating. Like, it'll be hard to be like, oh, I'm not gonna look. Shall we go on with the quiz now, or should we do it in like 20 minutes time towards the end of the stream? All right, let's carry on quickfire. Let's carry on. You guys have spoken. Midfielders, let's go quick. What's happening, says Neil. Right, we're doing a quick FPL quiz, Neil. You can play at home. You've got to guess. There's 20 points up for grabs, 5 per position. You've got to guess the top 5 point scorers in FPL so far this season. Top 5 goalkeepers, which we've done, but we can go through it at the end. Top 5 defenders, we've just revealed. Now you've got to do the top 5 midfielders. No cheating. Answers in the chat. If you don't want to see other people's answers, look away from the chat. I'm about to put my 5 in. So, my 5. God, I don't even know if the big man did. I need some thinking space for this one. Hang on. This is hard. Okay, I'm confident on 3 names, but now I'm lost. Oh, I'm lost. You can only put 5 names. I really don't know. I'm going to have a punt. That's a proper punt. Oh, hang on. I've got to go for him. I'm lost. I think I'll get 3, maybe 4. All right, mine are in the chat. Let's show some answers before we show mine. Let's show some answers. I am lost on this one. Right. Kev says Semenyo, Rice guy said it. Ndidi? Who's Ndidi? Wilfred Ndidi doesn't play in the Prem. Caicedo, Rice, Kudus, Semenyo, Foden, Maliki. What are you on? Foden's not in the top 5. And Ndai's a good shout. Ice G, I forgot. I think Ndai will be 7th or 8th. Surely Kudus isn't in there. Bruno, no. I've gone Mbermo. Mbermo over Bruno for sure. Semenyo, I've gone Salah. Okay, I'm confident. Let's just go back to mine for a second. I'll tell you how I'm confident about. Rice is definitely in. Semenyo is definitely in. And I'm pretty confident about Caicedo and Mbermo. I'm not confident at all about Salah. I was going to go for my 5th as a punt as Pedro Neto, but it's not. It's not Pedro Neto. It's not Bruno either. Oh, Salah, no chance. Yeah, Salah was the one I was like, what have I done here? If I could go back on Salah, I would, but we're going with your first 5. Damien's gone Salah as well. No, Salah will be top 10, but not top 5, I think. Shall we have a look? Right, let's reveal the answers. We'll flash it up in the chat as well. Semenyo is top. Declan Rice, Caicedo, and Mbermo. Damn you! And Dyer's 5th on 55, and Salah is 6th on 54. Wow. Oh, I was a point off Salah getting involved there, and Dyer is 5th, and Mbermo is 4th. By the way, Bruno isn't top 10. He's on 50. And Burmo's on 60. I think Bruno must Anthony, a few put Anthony's down. He's down, must be about 12th, 13th. So yeah, Semenyo, Rice, Caicedo, and Burmo and Dye, Salah, Cullen, Pedro Neto. I knew it. Gravenberch, Xhaka, Paulinho, Minter, Bruno. That's like the top 12. ish. I'm happy with my 4 there. Oh, forward CH. God, that is going to be hard. All right, should we crack? No, let us know your scores now. Overall scores. So I got 4 mids. I'm happy with that. 8, 9, 10. I'll take my 11. 11 out of 15. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, 11 out of 15. How many of you will beat me? Let's see. I reckon at the moment, 11's probably about average. Helen's on 12. Jason's on 13. Paul's on 10. Eamon's on 11. RP Investors on 10. All those on 8 and 9 aren't saying because they don't want to share their bad points. CH has done predictions for forwards very early. She's gone Haaland. Let's go. Let's go with forwards, shall we? All right. Haaland. Now, who are the other 4? Oh. Okay, this is hard. I'm going to go for a player that I don't think anyone's going to put. Okay, I'm doing it. I'm so not sure about my 5th player. Oh, FPL Discomfort was late. Hey, mate, we're playing a game. You've got the best 5-point scorers per position. You can still play at home, though. So no cheating, Discomfort. I'll give you the answers. You've got to go through. If you're just joining, I'll give you the answers to all the positions. Top 5, goalkeepers, defenders, midfielders, and forwards per point. You can only put 5 per round. So let's put some guesses and we'll show mine. Your week's gone for Waltemada. I didn't put Waltemada in. I think I've done what most have, although I've gone Welbeck over Waltemada. Ice G's gone Forster, but no Thiago. Well, Discomfort's gone Haaland, Pedro, Thiago. Yeah, all locked in for me. Bowen, no chance. No chance. TK, he did have a good start. Yeah, Jan's gone Welbeck. Thiago's definitely in. All right. Yeah, I've gone Welbs. I'm not even confident on Mateta, you know. Definitely not Gyökeres punter. All right. Let's have a look at the answers. We'll move on quick. Forwards. Haaland top on 102. Igor Thiago 60. João Pedro 59. Mateta 50. No way. Jarrod Bowen 46. Welbeck 45. Richarlison, Isidore, then Waltemada. Those that can I get half a point for Welbeck over Waltemada? Because Welbeck's 6th and Waltemada's like down in 9th. Ekatike, Gyökeres, Sesko, Krupa Jr., Foster. Damn, I've missed out on midfielders and forwards by like a point on each. I'll take my 4. All right, respectable score for me. 4, which is 15 out of 20. I'll take 15. I think that's probably about par. 15. Roland on 14. Yellow Cab on 17. If you're just joining and you've played, in 30 seconds' time, I'm going to reveal the answers for all of them so you can still play. So quickly write down your guesses for goalkeeper, defender, midfielder on your phone, in the chat, whatever. You've got about 25 seconds to do it. And then you can play at home as well. Some good scores. Little Miss on 15, Joe on 15, Helen 16. I think Helen and Jan on 16 are top so far. Renier is 17 total, as is Yellow Cab. Fair play, guys. Let us know in the comments if you're watching on Catch Up where you're at. Right. I hope you've done your other positions, guys. Let me recap. So goalkeepers, best 5. Rofes, Raya, Pope, Vicario, Henderson. They are 5. You get a point for each. Defenders, Gabriel Timber and Calafiori, as well as Gahey and Munoz. 2 Palace, 3 Arsenal. Senesi missed out by 2 points. Midfielders, Semenyo, Rice, Caicedo, Mbermo, and Dye. Mo Salah missed out by a point. And Dye made it in with Mbermo, Caicedo, Rice, and Semenyo. And then forwards, we've just done. 5 out of 5 for strikers from Kieran. Come on, Kieran. How did you go? Mids joined as revealed, so can't guess fairly. Yeah, okay, Kieran. Look, Kieran, give yourself a 3 for midfielders. And then how would you have got on? Oh, you went Ballard and Keane. Maybe you should give yourself 4 for mids. You did get 5 out of 5 for forwards. I don't mind losing this quiz. Better losing in FPL. Yeah, nice. All right, we'll do a quick poll. Did you get, I just want to know how many beat me. So did you get 15? Did you get above 15, below 15, or 15? Yeah, 3 options in the poll. Helen's given herself half points. I didn't do any halves, and I was not a chance, Helen. Not a chance. Honestly, as a quiz, it says a lot about FPL mentality. We all remember the players who score big over the consistent players. It's so true. Like Jarrod Bowen. That people don't remember that he's had a good season because he's ticked along. Same as Ndai. Ndai, I know he had a big return on that Monday night, but he's ticked along. Pedro Neto, underrated, good pick. Pedro Neto is 8th for midfielders. Yeah. Gahey is 3rd. I'm still with Bowen in so many ways. How many did you get in the quiz? 30% got above 15. Fair play, guys. Good effort. Good effort. Ticks along with Bowen's middle names. What are Bowen's middle names? Jarrod. Jarrod Bowen doesn't have a middle name. He's affectionately nicknamed Jaradonna by fans. Reading about middle names now. More games. That was fun. Yeah, it was fun. If anyone's got a quiz for me, we can do that. But we have got some other graphics with FPL to discuss. We've done Semenyo, but there's a couple more I want to show you. So let's just pop them up. Walter Messi. That is a good nickname. That is a very good nickname. Guys, if you've enjoyed the stream so far, I'd love your appreciation by hitting the buttons, like and subscribe. It just massively helps CGA out when the video gets liked lots. But already the chat has been popping this evening. So you're already helping us out, guys. But hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you can, if you're new around here. If you're not already subbed, but you're a regular watcher, then do consider hitting the button. Usually it's me and Dean. Dean is a journalist, FPL enthusiast, and a brilliant co-host. And he will be back next time we're live. Global says, does anyone call you John? No, they don't. They call me worse than that, but they don't call me John. Right, Saka. Can't wait for all the Villa FPL content this international break. Right, Saka. Let's do it, shall we? Let's do a poll. Will Saka be in your game week 12 team? Yes or no? Bukayo Saka is not highly owned. In fact, sorry, I'm going to rephrase that. Can we just ask, sorry, producer, can we just ask, is Saka currently in your FPL team? Yes or no? Do you own Saka? Because I know his overall ownership is going to be very different to his engaged manager ownership. So at the moment, the masses, 17%, 1 in 5 own Bukayo Saka. I reckon you lot are going to be about 35%. You're going to be higher than 17. Do you own Saka, yes or no? I reckon you're going to be 30%, let's say. Get voting. 17% of the game. But from you lot, oh, wow. I got that completely wrong. From you lot, 70% own him. Christ. Okay. I don't think I need to sell your Saka then. I was going to try and sell your Saka. Don't need to do that because you already own him. Saka captain against Spurs. If Erling Haaland hadn't have banged big against Liverpool, sorry, banged big, he didn't. If Erling Haaland hadn't have scored against Liverpool but played well and Man City hadn't have played really well, if Man City had struggled and Haaland had very little to do with the game, I would be captaining Brian Mbeumo or Saka in game week 12. I'd be going against Haaland. The original plan was to go against Haaland. The way Newcastle played and the way Man City played, I don't think I can do that anymore. The mini league code we will drop at the bottom of the screen for those asking. We'll also do another poll, nice and quick, on a different poll. Only people with Saka are watching FPL content at international break. Yeah, fair play. If they had a good game week. All right, let's do it. Let's do a captaincy poll. I don't need to tell you, Saka, you already own him. Who is your game week 12 captain? Is it Haaland away to Newcastle? Is it Saka at home? Is it Mbeumo or Bruno? So your Man United attacker. We'll put Bruno or Mbeumo in the same section, or other, because you might be going Mateta, you might be going Rogue. 4 options: other, Bruno and Mbeumo, Saka, or Haaland. Who's your game week 12 captain? The mini league code someone has put in the chat. It's CX5GCM. The mini league code is in the chat, guys. Yeah, make sure you're in. Who's your game week 12 captain? Haaland away to Newcastle, Saka at home, Bruno Mbeumo at home, or other? I reckon if City hadn't have won 3-0, there'd be a lot more Sakas. At the moment, 50% are going Haaland, and I get it. I think I am now. 15% are on Saka, 11% are on Bruno, 26% are on other. Considering João Pedro versus Burnley, says CH, fair. I don't like the idea of going away from home for João Pedro. I think Burnley at home are just, they'll make it awkward. It could be quite a low scoring game, that. But here, and back you go. Juric has been sacked by Atalanta, I've just seen. I'm not surprised by that. Yeah, 51% Haaland. 100 points already. 102 points is madness. He has hit new heights. I think we already knew Haaland was the best striker in the world. I think he is. Some might say, I don't think many do say Kane. Kane deserves more recognition. He's phenomenal. But a lot will just go Mbappe. Haaland for me, man. Haaland for me. Is Haaland... There's no argument to say Haaland's the best player in the world. I know he's not, not got the skill set of some of the midfielders, but scoring goals is the hardest thing to do, and he does it so well. Does it better than anyone. Should we do a poll? Is Haaland the best forward? Out and out forward. No, do you know what? Include wide forwards if you want. Like, include Yamal, include Salah, include Vinicius Jr., include Mbappe's a 9 as far as I'm concerned. Mbappe plays down the middle, so he's a 9. I know he's not a traditional 9, but he's a 9. Is he the... Yeah, best player in the world won't be a 9. I hear you, Alec. So should we do a poll? Is Haaland the best number 9 in world football? I think he is, without a shadow of a doubt. I would have him over Mbappe. Oh, should we do best forward? And then I don't want to put number 9 and then you go, oh, Mbappe's not a 9. Let's just do, is Haaland the best forward in world football? Is he the best football in world football? And when I say this, is he... If you were a manager and you could form your perfect football team, you put Haaland in. That's effectively what we're saying. Do you think he's the best if you're picking a number 9 or a forward? Is he the best in world football? I think he is. I think there's going to be a lot of love from Mbappe. There'll be a bit of love for Kane. All right. We're going to have to change the poll. 68% are on Haaland, but let's change it. You can only pick one for your team. Mbappe, Haaland, or Kane. Yeah, Osimhen's great, but he's not in that conversation yet. And I love Osimhen. You can only pick one. Haaland, Kane, Mbappe. Who are you picking? Who are you picking? Mark's on Kane. Ice G's on Kane. Haaland for me doesn't even come close. Okay, it comes close, but it is Haaland. A lot of Kane love. I guess it's a big English audience. Who are you picking? It's a lot of Kane love. Okay, now Haaland's overtaken him. It's Kane at 1. No, Haaland at 1 now. Kane at 2. Mbappe at 3. Interesting. Yeah, okay. Where's everyone from in the chat, says David? Good question. I like that. Where is everyone from? Put your countries in. Stick your countries in the chat. Countries and cities if you want. Oh, I got it. I got it. Guys, stop putting your countries in. Put your city in and I'll guess the country. Put your city in and I'll guess the country. Come on. Where in the world are you watching from? Give me your city. And if it's somewhere really obscure, then put the capital city of that country. Like, if you're in Moldova, don't say a random village or city. Put the capital. Hull, England. Oakville. I'm going to say, Punter, you're in the US, aren't you? Gothenburg, Sweden. Westgate, Andy, I'm going to guess North America. Fermoy, Ireland. Huddersfield, England. Macclesfield, England. Cape Town, South Africa. Manchester, fine. Zagreb, Croatia. Lagos. Oh, Lagos is going to kill me. Lagos. Where? It's not Malaysia, is it? Where's Lagos? Oh, that's going to kill me. Where's Lagos? Oakville. Stony Oakville. Canada. Truro. In Cornwall. Nigeria. Oh, Lagos. Of course it's Nigeria. I knew that. Osimhen is from Lagos. Biggleswade. Love it. Biggleswallow. Reykjavik, Iceland. Yes, Sigurd. You know I know that anyway. Timbuktu. Brilliant, Geddy. Lies. Lies. Yeah, loads of... I can't believe I said Malaysia. I know it's not the capital as well. I've been to Kuala Lumpur. And I've been to Penang. Dubai. I have been to Sweden, but only Stockholm, David, yeah. I've been to a ridiculous amount of countries because, well, I really enjoyed traveling when I was younger. But also, I worked on cruise ships for a couple of years. So I ticked off a lot of countries when I was on cruise ships too. But to be fair, a lot of the countries I went to on cruise ships, all the European ones I'd been to before, but then I also did cruises in Asia. So I got to see, and I'd been to Singapore, but I hadn't been to places like Indonesia or Malaysia, which they're doing cruise ships. Where is in near Bishop Stortford in Hertfordshire. So yeah, and I also went to like Canada and Iceland on cruise ships where I hadn't been there. Greenland. Yeah. Norway. I didn't do Norway was the first time. Norwegian fjords. Skeg Vegas. Classic. All right. Thiago. How are we feeling about Igor Thiago? Second best scoring forward, guys. He's doing very well. Maybe we should poll this. Hair exactly the same as it is now. It was. This is my cruise ship hair. Yeah. Love sleep deprived Gianni. Yeah. Is it obvious, CH? I know this was a day I really could have done with a co-host, right? What did I do on the ships? Oh, guesses. Come on, get your guesses in. What did Gianni do on? I'll give you a clue. It was a couple's job, and I worked with my wife, although she wasn't my wife at the time. We hadn't been dating that long. So eh, I worked alongside my partner, my wife, to be on cruise ships, and we did it together for like 18 months, 2 years. G loved the older women attention. No comment. John, my wife started talking with an American accent because all of the passengers on board were pretty much American all the time. What was I on board? Masseur and masseuse? No. Cabaret act? Keep your guesses coming in. You'll never get it. Dancer? Swinger? That is a couple's job, I guess. Entertainment hosts? Good guess. Keep it coming. I was a sports staff on cruise ships. I'm guessing you're in sales. Oh, Aidan. Wedding planning. A couple that's rare on a cruise ship. Blackjack dealer. Oh, guys, your guesses are phenomenal. But I want to go to whose guess was it? Who said sales? I mean, it wasn't sales, but casino, chef and sous chef, lifeguard, Jason Donovan tribute act. You're showing your age there, mate. Complaints handler, bartender, hairdresser, asking FBL questions, head of karaoke. No, I sold jewelry. I sold diamonds. So I did something called a trunk show, an American term. I wasn't a cruise director, no. I wasn't a cleaner either, or quiz master. My wife and I didn't work for the cruise line. We worked for a jeweler. And the jeweler was New York jewelers. They would send us on select cruise ships around the world to meet a very affluent audience. So we would hop between cruise ships. We would do 10 days on one cruise. And unlike those that worked on board for 6 months on the same ship, we would go on as guests, do a 10-day cruise or a 5-day cruise or a 7-day cruise, take the jewelry on with us, and then move to another ship and do the same thing again. So we would have a trunk show of jewelry, which I would travel with me around the world. And if I said to you I had a rucksack and traveled with a rucksack as hand luggage around the world, with a rucksack with $3 million worth of jewelry in my backpack, would you believe me? As a 22-year-old with floppy hair, yeah, that was me. So I had a £10 rucksack on my back with $3 million worth of jewelry, diamonds, coloured diamonds, and other gemstones. And I would take it onto ships and display it and then sell it and network the ship to sell to rich people. Yeah. So the jewelry I sold was like tens of thousands of pounds or dollars. It was pretty cool. I was paid. What was my biggest sale? It was around, let's say, 6 figures. It was 6 figures. It was a big number. And I was paid on commission. So I wasn't actually paid a salary. My salary was you get a free room on the cruise ship. And then the cruise ship would take the company, and I would do different companies. Let's say I was on a celebrity cruise. Celebrity would take 50% of, let's say I sold something for 10 grand. Celebrity would take 5 grand, and my boss, the jeweler in New York, would take 5 grand. And from the 5 grand my boss took, she would pay me a commission. So the cruise ship, they got 50% of every item I sold. And in exchange for that, all they had to do was give me and my wife guest status, which was amazing. We lived in 5-star luxury, like, because we were guests, not crew. So yeah, we ate in all the nice restaurants and stuff. I had to work out. So yeah, all the free food and drink in the nice restaurants. It was ridiculous. I ate far too rich foods for 2 years. Yeah, I did have a loop. I think someone asked, what's more stressful, carrying a backpack with $3 million or benching Richards? Carrying a rucksack worth of $3 million worth of jewelry around dodgy airports in Asia didn't bother me. I'm just not that person that stresses about stuff like that. Benching Richards bothered the hell out of me. Yeah. Genuinely. I think someone said to me, what was the biggest carat stone I had? 25. It was a necklace. It was called, they gave it a name. It was a reference to Titanic. Can't remember what it was. Get me a job, mate. 25 carat. Yeah. On a necklace. On a ring, I think the biggest stone we had was probably around 12. It wasn't a diamond, the 25 carat. It was tanzanite, which is a much cheaper stone, but it was still, that necklace was, I think we sold it for about 25, no, maybe about 50k. Can't remember. Maybe we didn't sell it. There was about 300 items. So a lot of it didn't get sold, but yeah. Anyway, I had to go to New York, pick up the jewelry, and then travel around the world with it. It was phenomenal. Sounds like you're describing my Christmas list. Yeah. Why did you switch that for a more stressful job in FPL? I don't know, man. Wanted to get home and have a normal life, I guess. Get a mortgage, move back to London. Do you know what? No word of a lie. The reason we stopped was we missed our families, but we came home a lot. We'd come home every 3 months or so. I don't think I was away from home longer than 3.5 months in the year and a half, 2 years we did it. But the reason we stopped was my wife and I missed home. There was 2 reasons. One, we missed home. And 2, we were like, this will break us, because it was a living and working together, living in a very small room, 5-star luxury, but small room, and working together. We were like, we didn't really argue much as a couple. I'd say in this period, we argued a ton because it was stressful too, right? It was commission only, right? If you do a bad cruise, you don't earn money and you've flogged yourself, you've both worked all week and you've not made a single sale, you've earned nothing, that's stressful. So yeah, we were like living, working, spending too much time together. And we were like, this is going to break us. We need to get out. So that was a secondary reason, to be fair, because I don't think we fully knew that at the time. But the biggest reason was we just wanted to see more of our family and our friends. Loving this stream, G, says Paul. Thank you, mate. So anyway, that's my life story. Should we wrap? I think we should. I think on that note, we should leave. Guys, if you've enjoyed the show, if you've got a comment or a question about me and my jobs, you can drop it below. I've had some very out there jobs. I'm 37. Like, I've changed job a lot through my life, and I've changed career and industry with it. So yeah, it was a fun job, but yeah. Did 18 months living, working in Japan. Yeah, see, I love that, Alec. G was a model, says Maliki. We will speak about model names on a different stream. That was before cruise ships. I'm 62. Love that. 61, 2 jobs in my life. Mark, there's something to be said for that. Do you know what? One of my biggest, I remember coming back to London after cruise ships, and all my friends had done really well in their like career to date, because they were like, I don't know, 26 years old, and they've been in the same company for 6 years since uni, and they were starting to work their way up. I came back and had to completely start at the bottom in the industry I went into. And that's the negative of bouncing around too much. So there's something to be said for sticking at something. It's just, I've always chased the enjoyment more than perhaps the money. I don't know. Anyway, lovely to chat, guys. Thank you. We'll be back again this international break. Make sure you like if you've enjoyed the stream. Make sure you subscribe. I'm going to go get some sleep before my son wakes up in about an hour and a half, and I'm up for another hour and a half with him. Doesn't sleep for more than an hour and a half at a time. Ridiculous. Anyway, guys, see you later. Go well.